Hello, welcome back. Long time no see. The weather is gorgeous outside. It's gorgeous weather. There is a lot of empty boxes around me. But as you can see, I am working on kitchen drawers. I just drilled the holes in the cabinets. I drilled inside, which I would normally not do, but it's so hot outside to the point that I'm like, if I open a door, I'm gonna let the heat in. And I want to keep it out as long as possible. So we're fixing up these kitchen drawers. They're the final ones of the unit on the end. And I do realize that I have not shown you a lot what's going on for a while. So I replaced some of our windows because we had, well, you can see it in the one behind here. There's sort of stuff caught in between the double glazing, like condense or whatever it is. Oh, so the kitchen. So there we have a cooker hood, which got delivered yesterday. So I'm really excited about that. Have not unpacked it yet, but there we go. This is all in place and it looks good and I'm happy. And that one still needs the handle. So we're going to drill some more handles today. All the handles need to come off here. I did do the electrics for him. I want to have an extra socket for the, what's it called again? The microwave. So I'm going to have to take this off and then I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to put the shelving in because this weekend, upcoming weekend, we're moving in. So we're going to have to deal with it. Gas is hooked up since yesterday. I still need to hook up the sink. Still have not come around to doing that. So dishwasher is also not hooked up yet. That's something that I desperately need to do this week. Protective film is still on because, well, if you damage it, then you can take it off still because the countertops have been ordered. I'm working on this cabinet, by the way. But yeah, let's do some work and I'll talk to you a little bit. Cool, so you're now sitting inside of and that's not working, unfortunately. I think that's sitting in one place, isn't it? Okay, cool. Sorted. So now sitting in my drill, like case of the drill. Let's put together some drawers while I talk to you a little bit on what happened. Because obviously, as you can see, the kitchen is actually coming together, which is really exciting. So I desperately need to take a look at the instructions because I forgot how to do this already. So effectively, the kitchen countertops have been ordered. I went with a white quartz, and the reason why I didn't get that from IKEA is because IKEA doesn't do stone. Sometimes life is that easy. And I didn't want to have a laminate countertop because they are not very durable, if that makes sense. Like they are very durable in the sense that they don't break, but they chip. So if you have a chip on a laminate countertop, it will expose the MDF or the pressed wood-like or carton-like material, which will then on its own like soak up water that comes into it because it's the kitchen. There will be water, there will be, knives. So there's a big chance that you actually will create a hole in laminate. So therefore we decided to go with stone. It just lasts longer in that sense. So therefore we opted to go in a neutral color, hence the white, so that if we decide not to have a dark blue kitchen anymore, we can have another color that will still match. And I have to take a look at what I'm supposed to do with these because I obviously forgot already. Put together so many IKEA things. Cool. And then the next big thing is that we are moving in on Saturday. Today it's Saturday, but a week from now, Saturday, we're moving in. So that's on one hand really, really exciting. On the other, it's a bit frightening because the state of the house, to be fair. Because we still don't really have a bathroom. We have the downstairs sort of shower in the loo, which we have turned on once and water came out of it. So I reckon we can shower. But yeah, that's about the extent of it. We won't have countertops in because obviously I ordered them, but now they have to come in and measure them. And I got them from DIY Kitchens. So DIY Kitchens also does kitchens. And I did not end up going with a full kitchen from them, just the countertops. That's also a funny story. The reason why I am building the kitchen is because nobody wanted to build the kitchen. Nobody in terms of like a Howdens or a Wix or a B&Q or DIY Kitchens, they all didn't want to build the kitchen because the top cabinets, they have a beam and you have to go around the beam. And all these companies just told me, oh no, we'll just suspend the cabinet underneath. And I was like, no, we're going to hang it at the top. Going to cut a hole in the cabinet, and they were all like, no, we're not going to do that. So that's why I'm doing the kitchen, because otherwise it just looks odd and you'll lose a lot of space on the countertop between the countertop and the cabinets, if that makes sense. I have not started packing up the house yet at all. Just have not packed a single book. In all fairness, my mum is coming tomorrow. That's not an update actually. And she is coming in to help me, which is great. So she will be helping me out packing everything up. She will probably mostly be doing the packing, but It's great to have some extra hands. As you can hear, I'm a bit under the weather, which I probably have been for ages now, because I am normally the type of person, I never get sick, I just never do. I'm always a healthy person, but since I have a full-time job DIYing and a full-time job actually making money, I am a bit tired sometimes. Which is also why I do not always film, because it's actually, besides the fact I really like doing DIYing and being busy like this and doing this type of thing, and it's really enjoyable and it's great to see it all coming together. It is the downside of it that I do actually have no spare time anymore. I don't have free time. I just sleep, work, DIY, sleep, work, DIY. That's what I do every single day. So therefore, there's not been many YouTube videos, and therefore I also didn't have any time to do any of the other things I enjoy doing in life, such as sports. Just didn't happen. So there's a couple things like that I definitely missed out on. So I can tell you how fun it is to DIY and how great it all is and blah blah blah, but the realness of it as well is the fact that, you know, I just don't have time for those things anymore these days. But overall, the result will be fantastic. So yeah, I'm like sniffing all the way. I've been in work, I've just been saying that I have like hay fever. Oh, it's the pollen. I'm like, nah, I actually just get sick because I'm so tired all the time. And then sometimes I just fully crash and then I just, you know, sleep for like hours and then I wake up the next day and I'm totally fine again. That's generally how I roll these days. And this is not having a little connection bit, maybe because it's a smaller drawer. That's interesting. Okay, cool. This one apparently is done. That went way quicker than expected. So I'm gonna put together all the other ones and I'm gonna give you a little update when I'm done. On a good news, I did book a holiday, so I'm really excited for that. So I can finally go away again and do something fun. That's the good news. But I'll leave it up to here and now I'm gonna do some more stuff in the kitchen. I'll get back to you. So here we go, the update. No more cabinets sitting here. Drilled the holes, but I already did. And they're now fully in. There we go. That's insane, isn't it? I even fixed this one because according to IKEA, this one needs to come forward one more, like the hinge. And if you do that, it like sort of bumps up against this in a way that it pushes it slightly forward, like ever so slightly, but it's ugly if you look at in the grand scheme of things. So I moved the slides, like the rails, one more back, and that one is actually fixed now, so I like that one. Still have to arrange them in terms of the whole left and right stuff. Need to put the door handles on these little guys. That's also something that I need to look at. And these are in. Woo! And they work. I tend to peel away the protective film around where the handles go in, because otherwise if I peel it off, it will always be stuck underneath that, and that's ugly, or I have to take them loose. So I figured I might as well just rip it off a bit. But yay! So now it's time for a beer. So I had a discount code in Gorillas and I got myself some beer. I actually don't really like Brewdog in terms of the company, but this beer, the Hazy Jane, is actually quite good. And these olives are amazing. They're Sainsbury's Taste the Difference double stuffed olives with jalapeno and garlic, and they're so good. And I'm also excited to try this, like beer with elderflower. That also sounds good, but I'm gonna go for Hazy Jane. And some of my olives. Gonna sit outside, and then I don't know, first take a look at the little doors, see if I can drill those on, or if I have to do them a bit lower than what the guide says, because obviously they stick out, if that makes sense. So I need to take that into account.
And I mentioned to have a temporary fix for my sink, so let's see if it actually works. It's the moment of truth.